помни имена, лица номера. Я помню только пин-код за мастер-класс.
Hi guys, in this video we discuss about while loop. What is this while loop? Here while is a keyword in Python. With the while loop, we can execute a set of statements as long as condition is true. Okay, now I'll write while loop. While loop can execute while loop can execute a set of statements as long as the condition is true. If the condition is true, then only it will go inside the while loop. Okay. Now I'll show you some syntax, how we have to use this while loop so that you can understand easily. See, first initialization. Next one is while keyword followed by condition and colon, some indentation, doing some indentation, and some block of code. Next, some updation. It's an updation. Update means the initialized value should be updated for the next iteration. This while loop is widely used. If you ask me which one is better, whether is while loop is better or for loop is better, see, every loop has its own advantages and disadvantages. If you use while loop, if you use for loop, there is no time complexity more and space complexity. It has its own advantages and disadvantages. You can use whatever you want. Both plays most vital role in Python programming language. Okay, let's use I'll give some examples so that you can understand easily about while loop. Now I'll zoom in. It's okay. Now it's okay. If I want to print numbers less than 10, take I equals 0 equals 0. Say I'm using first initialized while I less than equals to 10. Next column, some indentation. Next, print I. This I'm printing I. Next, I am doing updation. I equals to I plus 1. That's all. Just save this and execute the code. See, this is our code. A equals 0 while I less than equals to 10. Say is a variable. Print I. I'm just updating the value. Let us see the output what we get. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you understand the syntax on this example also. Next, we'll go to some other examples so that you can understand easily. See, this is for printing right here, printing 10 numbers. Next, we go for printing 10 numbers. Those are only even. Let us see how can I explain. Now, yes, see, printing 10 numbers, only even numbers between 0 to 20. Okay, 0 to 20. In this 0 to 20, you have to print only the even numbers. Let us see how you have to do. I'm giving just I equal to 0. Next, otherwise I equals to 1. Right? Right? I less than equals to 20. The indentation. See, I'm using if condition. If I modulus 2 equal to 0, then print I. Means I'm printing the only even numbers. Else pass. If you don't use pass also no problem. Let us don't use this. Now I equals to I plus 1. Save it and execute now. We'll get only the even numbers between 0 to 20. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. These are all even numbers. If you want print odd numbers, I will show you how to print. Else, else print even number. Let us see the output. What we get. See in each statement, see odd number, see odd is 1, odd number is 1, even number is 2, odd number 3, even number 4. Like this you will get. I think you understand the logic I am saying. See, this is about while loop. While loop is widely used, not only here, not only that, you can use in further videos. I'll tell you about what is a break statement, what is a pass, what is here. I don't want to execute. Here, I don't want to execute this. I'll make it as comment line. See, I don't want to execute this line, so I'll make it as pass. Pass is a keyword which is used in Python. Just don't execute this block of statement. Go to the next block, like else block. Let us see the output quality here. I'm saying further videos. I'll discuss about see 1, 3, 5, 7, line 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. Otherwise, we can modify it. Otherwise, we can modify it. I'll make it less. In further videos, I'll discuss about what is print odd numbers. Somewhere else invalid syntax. Wait, let me check. Think you will get right here. Now it will be fine. So odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. I think these are all the odd numbers. You know the logic, right? Okay. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please share it with your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hi guys. In this video, I discuss about Python for loops. A for loop is used for iterating over a sequence that is either a list, tuple, or a dictionary set or a string. This is a this is less like the for pivot in other programming languages and works more like an iterator method as found in other object-oriented programming languages. The for loop you can execute a set of statements once for each item in the list, tuple, set, etc. Now I'll show you each and every example about this for loop so that you can understand this. Okay. Now in list concept, I will tell you about this all things. Now just take x equals to let's take list x is a list that I am passing a comma b comma c. You are understanding purpose. See if I want to print these all numbers, how I can print? Yeah, just if you say yeah, just I will zoom in so that you can understand easily. Yeah, sorry, x. Let us see the output. We'll get A, B, C will be printed in the output. Just taking time, see A, B, C is printed on output. But I don't want like this to be printed. But I want A followed by B and followed by C. C. So I'm using for I in X. It's enough. Then print I. If you say like this, then we'll get output in different way. Let's see the C A B C. So I'm printing each variable. So each letter in the list I'm printing separately. For loop does not require any indexing variable to set beforehand. Understand? Next, yeah, if you understand this example, then let's go for another example. Just shall make this comment line. Okay. Now looping to a string. Now let us see. Even strings are iterable objects. They contain a sequence of characters. For example, I'm taking ex equals to Python. Okay, Python. Next, if I want to print this, how can I print? If you just print x, then you will get output as Python. But I don't want it like that. I want each letter should be printed separately. So for that, what I in x, let's print I. Now you see the output is C Python. Now here I will show you print x. Just I'm showing the difference. See, in the previous output. Let us see the output. See Python. See here Python I have printed like this, but I am printed Python in vertical. I think to understand the looping through stick. Otherwise we can keep here Python here itself. Let us write for I in Java. For I in Java. For I in Java. Let us see the this is called as looping through stick. See Java JAV. Next, we will go for in next video. I will discuss about what is a break statement, continuous statement, and pass statement. In Python, we are using one range function. It is very advantage for the loop. To loop through a set of code a specified number of times, we can use the range function. A range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 by default and increments by 1 by default and ends at a specified number. Now I'll discuss about the range function. I'll make this comment lines. Want screenshot can take. Now how to use range function. How to use range function. Okay, let's save it. See a range function. As I told that range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 by default and increment by 1 by default and ends at a specified number. In a range function, we have in the range function we have three parameters: start, start, end, step. These parameters start by default value is 0, by default value is 0, end it increment by 1 by default. By default increment by 1. Step size is your wish whether you want to keep step size 2, 3, 4 example. I'll show examples so that you can understand easily. In a while ago, I discussed how to print numbers from 1 to 10, but with using range function, can easily display the rows numbers easily. I'll show you. Now let us print printing 10 numbers. Ten numbers is for I in range for I in range 11. See now we get print type. Let us see what it will give. We will get the numbers from 0 to 10. See, it, it indicates what? 11 means 10 plus 1. How much will get 11? So 11 number won't be included by default. Start value is 0, end value is 11. That means end value minus 1. It will be printed in the output. Next we use some step size. See 0 to 11. If I want to print only the even numbers, let us take 2 step size and save it. See 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 0 is not a if I equal to 0, just pass else print remaining numbers over. Let's see the output. I'll delete the previous output. See 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think you got the logic what I'm doing without writing any code. Without writing any code. I'm just writing the even numbers from 1 to 0 to 10. Because this is the way how to write the code. And in these loops, we can use nested for loops. If you're using for loop inside for loop, that is called as nested for loop. Think you understand the logic. We'll go for another example so that you can understand easily. Now, I think you understand the range function. This, if I keep here in this is step side, right? If I keep 3 here, we see the output what you get. This 0 3 3 6 9. Those many things. First 0, first value is 3. 3 will be printed. Next will be 6 will be printed. 9 will be printed. This is the way I write the code. Next we go for printing even number, printing even number and odd number between 1 to 20. Shall I write the code? Yes. If you know this logic is very easy. You can, with using for loop, you can write many number patterns, pattern programs. It's very easy. In next video, I'll discuss about this all pattern programs also. See, for I in range of want to print below 20. Okay, it's enough. 21. If I don't want 0 to be printed, if I equal to 0, just pass. I don't want to execute that block of code. Next, LD. In previous videos, I discussed about equal statement, if statements. I will put in cards. You can view the video and you can see. If I modulus 2 equal to 0, then print I. I'm printing even numbers. If let us use else, it's enough. Print I. Odd numbers. Even numbers. Now let us see the output. See, odd number 1, even number 2, odd number 3. See, like this way, we have to write the code. I'm just showing the example. You can write this code within 2 minutes. Just I'm showing the example so that you can understand easily. So make sure that try to learn logic, not the concept. You have to learn the concept, but you have to learn the way how to write a program. It's very easy. In next video, I'll discuss about how to use break statement, continuous statement, first pass. Those three are keywords in Python language. In further ways, I'll discuss about. Don't worry. This is all about for loop. If you understand this concept, please like, share, and subscribe.